Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a while, but your girl is busy, real busy. So, it's obviously the holidays right now. I'm not sure when I'll post this video, but it was the holidays now. And I have a bit more time to really film, reflect, talk about what I want to talk about, and yeah, give you guys updates on my life, specific components of my life, and yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So as you see in the title, I'm going to be speaking about my alopecia updates, what's been happening, what's going on concerning that aspect of my life. And if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I have the condition alopecia areata, which is an autoimmune disease that attacks your hair follicles, etc. I have a more detailed video about the condition, so if you'd like to know more about it, please click the link below and yeah, just have a look at that. So I started this channel, well, the motivation behind it was when my alopecia actually came back. Or I don't know what the official term is for that, but I had my first episode in 2012. I'd never heard about it, never known anybody to experience anything like this. Wigs were not a thing back then. Yeah, it was just it was a very depressing time in my life. Hair eventually grew back 2014. Hair was popping, braids were popping, box braids, all of that was all good. Then 2017, my hair started to fall out again, and I had like one day of crying and just like depro mode, and I just decided that I didn't want this to be the same story of hiding, trying to conceal what's going on, hiding what's going on. I just want to be more open about it and kind of spread awareness about it for my own sanity, and as well as motivating other people to talk about their issues, or just to be okay, to be like, yo, I'm not the only person. You don't always have to be vocal. That's not everyone's form of relief from such things, but for me it's what worked. And so I kind of have been documenting my journey with my alopecia since I started this channel, bit by bit, because sometimes I just find that, okay, the conversation just gets like, there's not really any updates, so I don't really know what to say, like I don't really want to talk about it, and I focus more on other things. But yeah, we're going into the third year of treatment. So to be honest, there hasn't been really any improvement up until now. So since I started like my treatment, I've been using the same shampoos, the same minoxidil formula that I used from 2012 onwards, and it did like bring some improvement. My hair got thicker, my patches started growing a bit of hair, but that was it. It has literally gone stagnant, and I've just been like, why is it taking so long? Like back then 2 years felt so long, like that type of treatment just felt so like the duration of the growth took forever. But now 2 years have gone by and I'm like, yo, like what's popping? Like why are things not happening? So I even changed my diet, improved a lot of how I was eating, etc. But there was not really any change, and it just baffled me. But I never really like focused on it. I'm like, maybe it's just a different, I don't know, strand of alopecia that's just kind of aggressive this time. And then recently I went to like a dermatologist with my partner, and I was just telling him that, yo, I actually also have this condition, do you treat it, etc. And he kind of pointed out that minoxidil helps promote blood flow to your hair follicles to help it to grow, but it doesn't necessarily grow your hair. So what it does, it mainly focuses on blood flow. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then he's, let me know that the steroid injections might be better, and it's a quicker method. It's just like, yo, injections in my head though, and I have so many patches. I'm like, bruh, I don't know if I can do this, because it's just pain every 4 weeks, etc. For 3 months, you basically go under, you do the injections 4 weeks at a time or something like that. And I was like, okay. So I went home and I was like, yo, this is the difference. So before I started using my minoxidil, I attempted trying laser treatment. So laser treatment is another form of, alopecia hair loss treatment that you can go under, where you go under like a what do you call these things? Like a hair blower, hair dryer thingy in the hairdresser.
Trilogy.
But it's got a whole lot of laser beams, and it goes on your scalp for about 40 minutes. I can't remember the time, it was so long ago. And so I had started that prior months before, but I'd never done the blood work, etc., to let me know that I also had this condition, hyperthyroidism, which I also have a video on, just giving you more detail about it below. So if you'd like to know how these two are kind of linked, please check out my video below. And so, you know, once I started all these shampoos and stuff, I had maybe about 1 month left of treatment, or 2 months. But I'd been doing this for about 6 months. So already I'd started the process of treating and, you know, promoting hair growth. But now what was needed was a bit of, you know, medicinal assistance in terms of bringing my blood flow up so that it can now grow. And that's how it grew in the 2 years. So I'm like, oh, so this is what's going on. I'm only using this treatment and I'm not complementing it with something else. So that's kind of like put everything in perspective on my progression with this treatment, or lack thereof, because I mean, it's like, yeah, like nothing much has been happening. A bit more hair has fallen out, but my hair's still like pretty thick. It's long, but I can't wear it out really because it's like patches everywhere. So yeah, like I really got to the point, I'm at the point where I'm literally tired of the routine. I'm tired of the shampoo routine. I'm tired of the minoxidil because I have to put it on every day. I'm so busy. Like, I have a job, I have a side hustle, I do a lot outside of my work. So I've just been in a place of just frustration, anxiety about what if like this never goes back. I'm tired of the wig life. Listen, I'm about my wigs. I love my wig. Like, this one I've been wearing for over 1.5 years. And me, when I find something that is simple, I just put on, I look good in it, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna change. Like, it's just too much work. And I just haven't had the time to find another wig that is, you know, or no, not the time. I ain't got the money. Because wigs are expensive. Like, they are so expensive. And I'm like, where am I gonna get this money to get new wigs? The treatment medication is so expensive. I can't afford it on my own. I don't want to constantly be going to my parents about getting this stuff because it's a lot. And I've just really reached a place of like, I don't give a even though I do, because I'm tired of the wig life and routine, etc. So I literally just stopped using, well, my minoxidil finished and I just never replaced it now. I still have leftover shampoos and stuff, so I'm still using it, but I just kind of like had to just figure out what's going on. So, you know, now that I know that there's an issue with me not complementing the minoxidil, it's giving me a bit more hope. But yeah, this condition can be, it's just, I try to spread as much awareness as I can and not necessarily place as much positivity, because it's not always positive. There are times like when I'm at home and I'm by myself and I don't have my wig on, or I like have my patches out, I don't feel that secure. I don't feel like that beautiful, even though like I know I'm beautiful and I slay my life. But you have those moments where it's just like, can I just wake up and like have a full head of hair and not have to worry about like, ooh, I got this type of patch, like I don't want A, B, and C seeing it. Because as much as I'm open to, you know, sharing it or showing a few bits, it's not always the nicest thing, because I'm like, it's a bit like, I don't know. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update, and is where I'm at with my alopecia. And I guess through this video I'm hoping for more motivation, more tips on what to do. I need to just give myself time to do more research about alternative methods that are not as expensive. But the problem I think with those is it also takes so long, where I've just been dealing with this for 2 years and I'm tired. Like, I'm literally tired. I've just had enough. I've had enough of sometimes the self-doubt of like the beauty, because my hair, but thank goodness I have an amazing partner who loves me with my like hair and braids all over, patches all over the place. He don't care, you know. But it's not about that. It's more about the inner self really radiating that and believing that, and complimenting myself and being like, yo, like, even though you have this, you good. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I don't even know what else to say. Yeah, it gets tough. The routine gets tiring. Sometimes you don't even know what to do. I don't have any solution right now. I ain't got that type of money to be buying all sorts of wigs and stuff or medication, but I'm hoping in this new year I will be able to do the steroid treatment, even though like the injections, fam, I'm just like, yeah. But if that's what has to be done, and if it's only gonna take about 3 months, then you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So yes, my beautiful people, I thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding, you know, where I'm at in my life, in advance, of course. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it kind of shed some light on the difficulties that I go through with this condition, and I'm hoping for a better future and like more motivation to kind of deal with it. And I'm also like, one of the other things that I really am struggling with, like there are times where I'm just like, I just want to shave my whole head off, but then my hair's long, it's long at the back, and I'm like, bruh, this took me so long to grow this, like I'm not gonna do that. But then that's also now the process of, okay,
Trilogy.
the routine of plaiting, the braiding, the what, so it can sit under my wigs. Like recently I've just been tying it, and I know I've been breaking it by the constant brushing, etc., but I'm trying my best like to just make time to braid it up and just have it like that. But it can be a lot, and I'm not mentally ready to have a bald head again, because like it's almost like in my mind I can't even picture myself from when I used to cut it. Like I can't see a full picture of myself because of how depressed I was. It was just such a pivotal moment in my life that was really painful, and to the point that I kept the hair for months in a cupboard because I couldn't detach from that idea of my hair leaving me, you know. So I don't know, I don't think I'm necessarily in that same headspace, because I'm much more confident, much more open about what's happening, but I just can't. Maybe I'll get there, but we'll see. But yeah, anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you made it to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you at my next video. And I hope to give a update very soon about my alopecia improvements in the name of Jesus. So yeah. Bye.
Trilogy.